When we look at a totem pole, our eyes are drawn to the top: eagles, bears, owls, symbols of power and achievement. But the most crucial figure is at the very bottom, buried in the earth, unseen yet holding everything up. This base isn't the lowest in value, it's the foundation, the anchor for all above. In families and communities, someone often fills this role, overlooked, misunderstood, but essential. Their strength is quiet, their presence stabilizing like the roots of a mighty oak. These roots, hidden from view, anchor the tree and nourish every branch. The person at the base absorbs turmoil so others can flourish, often unnoticed. It's not a chosen role, but a calling taken on by the most resilient, empathic spirit. They become the emotional ground wire, carrying unspoken sorrows and anxieties. Their lowliness is a sacred disguise, hiding a strength that holds the family together. Without them, the whole structure would collapse. In every family, energy flows. Joy, pain, anger, fear. When pain isn't processed, it pools, creating tension that threatens the group. One person, often unknowingly, becomes the dam, absorbing everyone's emotional overflow. This sensitive soul feels others' stress, heartbreak, and anxiety as their own. They don't do this out of weakness, but from a deep instinct to protect and maintain harmony. The family depends on their capacity to absorb burdens, allowing others to feel lighter. Yet, this service is invisible. The burden bearer is often seen as the problem, not the savior. Their symptoms, moodiness, withdrawal, are misunderstood and criticized. They're labeled too sensitive or the black sheep, blamed for the very energy they're trying to heal. The tragedy, their spiritual service becomes the reason for their marginalization. They carry the family's pain, unseen and unappreciated. Two metaphors reveal this role: the emotional garbage can and the sacred clown. The burden bearer becomes the family's receptacle for frustration, blame, and negativity. They absorb conflict, sometimes even attracting it to keep peace among others. It's a sacrifice, offering their own peace for group cohesion. The sacred clown in many cultures uses humor and disruption to reveal hidden truths. The burden bearer mirrors the family's unspoken issues, acting out the shadow so it can be seen. Their behavior may seem chaotic, but it's a healing ritual on a soul level. They voice the unspoken, poke at illusions, and bring truth to light. They're not creating chaos, but lancing wounds so healing can begin. Essential yet misunderstood, they are the system's truth teller. Their role is to expose what needs to be healed, even at personal cost. Being the emotional anchor takes a profound toll: soul-level exhaustion, anxiety, and a sense of not belonging. They carry emotions that aren't theirs, feeling a weight they can't name. This often leads to low self-esteem, internalizing blame and criticism. They believe they're broken, but in truth they're simply overburdened. Their empathic nature is a spiritual gift, not a flaw. Without awareness, this gift feels like a curse, like a radio picking up everyone's static. They lose the boundary between their feelings and others, fusing their identity with the group's pain. This sacrifice erases their own emotional identity for the group's stability. They forget they have a right to peace and lightness. The weight they carry is not theirs alone. Eventually, the burden becomes too much, and the soul cries for liberation. This awakening may come through crisis or quiet realization. Something must change. The burden bearer starts to question their role, recognizing the pain isn't always theirs. As they set boundaries and reclaim their energy, the family system is shaken. Others must confront their own pain, no longer able to offload it. This transition is hard. The family may resist, accuse, or misunderstand. But it's a journey of self-discovery, learning to protect their energy and return burdens with love. When the foundation stops carrying the load, everyone must find their own grounding. The family can evolve, and the burden bearer can finally rise, whole, radiant, and free. Their sacrifice ends, and a new life begins.